weapons of the ninja's arsenal. And as we discovered at this nondescript dojo in one of Tokyo's back alleys, no modern-day ninja has mastered the long sword or katana like Hashimoto-sensei.
Oh, wow, that thing is sharp.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, this thing is heavy. You know, you can't really tell by looking at it, but it's about as thick as about what, 4 or 5 inches diameter of a tree limb. And if you look at how fine that cut is, it just tells you how razor sharp and how fast that sword came through and chopped this thing off. This could easily be someone's neck or arm.
Hashimoto Sensei explained how, as assassins for hire, ninjas often found themselves the target of assaults from both imperial samurai and rival ninja clans. To survive, a ninja had to learn not only how to kill without being noticed, but how to defend against surprise attacks.
There's a definition, Japanese term called gonosen, which means you need to sense when opponent has a feeling to attack you. As soon as you sense it, you just strike it.
It's very ninja-like.
Wow. Can you teach us some of this swordplay?
Hashimoto began by demonstrating a simple yet lethal counterstrike called the Enyo.
Two strikes.
2 strikes, yeah.
The move begins with your back to your opponent.
So I'm a bad guy. I'm sneaking up.
That's right. You're sneaking up and trying to attack him from behind.
Though it may seem like magic, a trained ninja can actually sense an opponent approaching from behind. The rustle of cloth or the sound of metal as the blade is drawn. Even vibrations in the floor can give away an approaching enemy. The ninja then waits until the last second before quickly stepping to the side, drawing his sword, and slicing the opponent's right arm.
And that's attacking my arm?
That's right. Your upper arm.
As the attacker draws back and attempts a second strike, the ninja raises his blade and cleaves through the enemy's head.
So this is the final one to finish you off.
Say that again.
This move is more about timing and precision than power. Instead of hacking through the limb, the first strike imparts an injury just a few inches below the elbow. The sword's razor-sharp blade easily slices through the soft tissue of the attacker's arm. This opens up his defense and provides the ninja a clean opportunity to deliver the kill stroke, a powerful shot to the top of his head.
You ready, Bill?
Are you ready? You ready to sense my attack?
I can smell you coming.
Yeah, and when you look at the opponent pull the sword and hit the upper arm, that's it.
Boom.
And then do not let him escape your lethal blow.
With blades this sharp, it was important to start out at quarter speed, unless we wanted to lose a limb, or worse. These things are absolutely not toys. This is basically the gun from the Wild West for the ninja in the feudal era. So you have to pay the respect to the sword, pay the respect to the enemy, and be very, very careful, because these things are sharp.
After practicing the Enyo in a group, the sensei let us try our skills out on a tatami mat, the traditional ninjutsu practice dummy. Made from rolled straw and bamboo, the tatami is nearly the exact weight and density of flesh and bone, perfect for replicating a deadly attack.
So put the right foot out and cut it diagonally.
You got that?
I got it. This thing is sharp, man.
Swing away.
All right.
He's just slightly dead.
Slightly dead. I thought this was going to be so much easier. You know, you watch movies, you watch all this stuff growing up, and it looks just like... No, there's so many little details in getting this thing to go right. Bill, you're up.
Well, Padawan, I'll see if I can do better.
All right.
Just imagine this is the tax man in New Jersey. Did I do it?
No.
Damn it. With one mat left, Sensei stepped in to finish off our opponent. I'm glad we actually got to see how it's done.
I just gotta make it look so easy, too. It looks so simple. I guarantee people are watching this right now going, that is so easy. There's no way Bill and Jason couldn't do that. That is really hard because you have to go extremely quick for that podium not to knock over.
I agree.
He agrees. If Bill agrees, you know it's the truth.
To reward us for our efforts, Hashimoto Sensei took us to his very own restaurant. In addition to being a katana expert, he's a master at preparing the most traditional of Japanese meals, sushi. What is this?
This is a marinated jellyfish with cucumber and shiitake mushrooms.
Jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
Marinated jellyfish.
It won't sting me when I eat it, will it? My tongue?
Oh, it'll be fine.
Probably not, he said. So has his cooking helped his martial arts more, or has his martial arts helped his cooking more?
So certainly martial arts helps cooking because of the concentration and also the fact that he stands in front of the customers to cook, and he takes got a lot of manners and also the spirit of service to the customers, and these are the kind of spirits that he can learn through martial arts.
We realized that though we had trained with many of the ninjas' deadly weapons, we had yet to acquire the spirit of these mysterious warriors. With only a few days remaining before our challenge, we decided to head back to the Bujinkan Dojo in hopes that Grandmaster Hatsumi, the world's foremost ninjutsu master, could give us a few final lessons. Though most ninjutsu students toil for years just to earn the privilege of training one-on-one with Hatsumi, the master was kind enough to personally assess our skills.
Hey, my turn. Okay, here you go. Okay.
As we drilled our techniques for Hatsumi, we could sense him sizing us up.
After all this training, there's one thing that's apparent. Ninjutsu is a real martial art designed for killing. This isn't the movies like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, American Ninja. These are lethal techniques that are designed to get someone in, execute a technique, and out. Quickly, effectively, and quietly.
After demonstrating what we had learned, Hatsumi honored us with a private audience. In his chambers, the Grand Master stressed the importance of tenacity and strength.
The keys to being a good martial artist, a serious martial artist, is to have that experience of believing you're going to die.
これは戦争のさなかでも平和のさなかでもね、同じなんだよ、戦争も平和。
And then you overcome that and you realize that you're not going to die. And that experience and that background gives you the fortitude to really learn Budo.
Hatsumi also emphasized that combat was the least important skill a ninja could possess. Stealth, evasiveness, and the ability to isolate and eliminate your enemy as quickly and efficiently as possible. That was the true core of ninjutsu. Ninjutsu. Fast, technical, proficient. These guys are real killers. I'm really getting worried about our test.
And our time was almost up. Though we were well versed in the weapons and fighting techniques of these mysterious warriors, empty-handed locks, knife fighting, throwing stars, and swords, we still had lots of work to do. Now, to complete our training, we'd have to go back in time to the isolated birthplace